I'm Steven, and this is Off the Shelf Movie Night, the show where we talk about film in its best form. It's also TV in its best form, which is best audio, best video, best supplemental features, and best packaging. We like physical media, and we're here to talk to you about why. Today I want to talk to you about steelbooks. Some collectors love the steelbooks, and they get every single one, and they obsessively collect and all that sort of thing. And there's others who avoid them completely. Me, I'm sort of in the middle. When the steelbook thing first started, I was really excited for steelbooks. I love the packaging, I love the metal feel, I love the premium feel of a steelbook. But that has kind of changed over the past couple of years. Best Buy has sort of created a little mini industry based on reissuing old films in steelbook form. The first steelbook I think I can remember getting was, oddly, the first Highlander film, and that was a special edition. It wasn't just in a steelbook, it was a special edition of the film, and I loved it. There was also the Terminator 2 slipcover. It was not a steelbook per se, but it had a steel slipcover that went over the Blu-ray. I think it was a Blu-ray. It may have been a DVD. It's been so long I don't remember. But now we have an issue where it isn't always a special edition just because it's in a steelbook. So let's take a look at some examples. So I just picked this one up, Salems Lot. When you crack it, it's a steelbook, feels good. I like the sort of, laid back artwork of it. That's cool. But when you crack it open, what you have, let me take this digital code out of the way, is just the same disc that's been out. They've just repackaged it. So this turns into a question that should be very simple to answer. Should you upgrade? Well, if you're a steelbook collector, maybe. I picked this one up, honestly. I'm in the middle on the steelbook situation. I don't buy every steelbook that comes out, but I particularly want the special editions when there are real special editions. And in the case of Salem's Lot, I didn't own this movie already. So if you're in a situation where you don't own the movie already, why not get the steelbook? It's a cool package, and then you get the Blu-ray that has been out forever, and you get it for $10. I believe this was either $10 or $14 at Best Buy, and that's not bad. So let's talk a little bit about this one, the Avengers steelbook. Inside here we have the 4K, we have the Blu-ray, and we have a bonus feature disc. Is this a special edition? Technically, I think it is, because we have this extra disc of bonus features. Now, if I were to review this, I would be very upset because that bonus feature disc is not very good. It's just a montage of interviews about some of the characters, but not all of the characters. Hawkeye gets totally looked over in it. And a lot of the interviews are sequences from archival featurettes that were done on other releases. So you've seen most of this stuff before. It's just been sort of put together in one long montage of interview clips. And there's a tribute to Stan Lee, that's tribute that was released in theaters when the movie came back out. Yeah, technically, it's a special edition. Am I thrilled with this steelbook? Not really. I mean, I think the artwork is okay, and it was touted as, limited and all this, but when I went to Best Buy, there were plenty of these. There were so many. So let's take a look at something in between. This Close Encounters of the Third Kind. This is a great version of this film, by the way. So let me just pull that out. I think I've redeemed it already, but just in case. So we've got the 4K, we've got the Blu-ray. Not a special edition. So I didn't own this movie already. They put this same set out in a regular Amory case. So you could have had it either way. But since I didn't own it, since I didn't already own it, I went ahead and picked up the steelbook because I thought it was very cool. Not special edition. Nowadays, you have to be very selective if you want the special edition releases in a steelbook. So, Ghostbusters 2. Ghostbusters 2, again, let me take that out. I didn't have this movie already in Blu-ray. And as far as special editions go, it's technically not. But this is a whole series of pop art artwork that was commissioned for Best Buy. And I kind of think the art on some of these discs is cool. So in that way, it's a little bit special. And again, I didn't already own it, so why not get this Steelbook? Now, let's look at some things that I think are actually special editions. So, Kristine, the classic John Carpenter film about the car that comes to life. This is a special edition. This artwork is on the Blu-ray release also, but if you get this one, you get the 4K Blu-ray. Now, what makes this special? This is how you get the 4K. This is how they got me, because I wanted the best possible version of this film, because as I've told you, that is what I collect for, is to be able to enjoy the film in the best possible way. If I'm gonna archive something and I'm gonna put it in a library, I want the best version of it I can get. So I get that, plus cool Steelbook. I like this sort of newspaper look, where they've tried to recreate the newspaper ad to sell a car. Cool. The original Jumanji. Now, I don't know, this one has this sort of debossed top, like you've got the Jumanji box. I really like that. They put a lot of, love into this packaging. Of course, the back of it looks like the box. The inside of it has the 4K, the Blu-ray, and over here they have the rules. The artwork for the box continues over to this side. It's really cool. I don't know, I have not been able to find, I did a quick search on Amazon and didn't see any other way to own the 4K of this. Again, that makes this a special edition. Honestly, the 4K market is so small. There's so few of us that pay attention to 4K Ultra that I think this is kind of how we should get these releases. They should be Criterion level releases, because if it's 4K done well, you'll get the best audio, the best video, and hopefully some supplementals. So how do you collect Steelbooks? Do you just buy them all because you love the art, or do you buy select ones like I do that you don't already have in your collection, or that you find have something special additional in the box, whether it's supplemental features or whatever? Let me know in the comments. Tell me how you collect Steelbooks and what you think of how I choose to collect Steelbooks. All right, as I told you before, I'm probably not that guy who's going to take you on a complete tour of my library, but if there's certain things you want to see or want to know that I have, send me a note. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notifications bell down there, and let's talk about film. Until then, I'll see you next time.